Hey guys, Mónica Fernandes with Evolution Essentials. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 mistakes not to make in your online dating profile to avoid a lot of stress and heartache. Holy crap, online dating, you guys. Can you believe this? It's a thing. It's been a thing for a long time. But what I want to do today is give you 4 things that you should not be doing in your profile for online dating. And this is going to help you. I'm telling you, it's going to help you. Number 1 is stupid pictures. How many of you have seen stupid pictures in the guys or girls in online dating on apps on your phone? You're scrolling and stuff. How many stupid pictures? Just name me. Is it 100? Is it 200? I don't care. I know that you should not be putting stupid pictures. If it's a stupid selfie, if you look stupid, don't do it. And if you have other people in the pictures, don't do it. Don't put kids, don't put maybe pets, but that might scare off some people. So I would not put anything except yourself. Also, don't use the same background in all the pictures, because that means that you kind of just went for a photo shoot and you just shot yourself doing your phone and doing this thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just not good stuff. So too many pictures, too few pictures. If you have one photo, people are going to be like, is this really their picture? Because there's no other pictures. Don't put stupid pictures. Preferably have somebody else take those pictures and show a variety, things, activities that you like, or places. Try not to show anything that would say much about your personal space to pinpoint where you live. Okay. So if you want to do pictures in parks or the beach or whatever, just do that. In terms of the stupid pictures, have clothes on. Don't, you've seen guys without their clothes on and stuff like that. I'm sure that is a real turn on for you. Maybe it is. But the thing is, if you are looking for a serious long-term relationship, most likely you want pictures that are fun, they're authentic, they show your personality. You want to be smiling, that's really important. And you want to have a variety of them, but not like so many that people are going to be like, oh my God, she's a narcissist. If you haven't done already and you're enjoying this, please subscribe right here. Every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Second mistake that you must not make is disclosing too little or too much information. What do I mean by this? Just the same as the pictures. You want people to want to meet you. If you disclose too little, you're not really motivating that person to find out more about you. So you want to leave enough breadcrumbs that they're going to follow the Hansel and Gretel path, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. Who knows? Too much information is basically a vomiting of information, just giving way too much information, divulge way too many personal things, and making it all about you. I know that a profile needs to be about you, but be professional about it in a way. Use your common sense and don't give out too much information, because if you give out too much information, the prospective person is going to be looking at you like, oh my God, she's going to be one of those. And they're going to roll their eyes. I promise. Third mistake that people do is not being honest in your hobbies. For example, saying that you love going to the gym when you hate going to the gym. Maybe you are saying that you love the beach when you really couldn't care less about the beach and getting sandy, for example. Not being honest about your general information, desires, and intentions. I'll give you other examples for this. If you don't want kids, somebody that has kids, make sure that your profile has that information. If you don't mind dating somebody that has kids, then that should also be there. If you want something casual, don't say you want something serious, because that's a mistake I encountered a lot, was guys saying that they wanted something serious when all they wanted was something very casual. Another thing is not being honest about your marital status. So if you are single, truly single, that's what you put in. If you are separated, that's what you put in. If you are divorced, that's what you put in. And if you're widowed, that's probably what you put in as well. You don't want to lie about your status, because I met men or I talked to men, didn't meet them, because I caught them in this lie. They said they were single, but they were really married. You don't want to come across that. You don't want to put your time and energy, wasting time on people like that are not honest from the get-go, from a stupid profile online, okay, on an app or whatever you're using, site, website, app. You don't want to waste your time on people that are not honest about these basic things. If this stuff is really stressing you out, I did a video on the stress of online dating for a woman in her 30s and 40s, and you can watch that right here next. The fourth and final mistake that I'm going to tell you is to giving out any personal information that would put your safety at risk. That means your phone number, your address, your social media information, your business information, your job information, last names. Don't give out that information. But then you're like, Monica, wait a minute. What about phone numbers? Guys, don't give out your real phone number. Imagine that person is crazy. Then they're going to have your phone number. And are you really going to have all that trouble of changing a phone number? No. So what I recommend you do is use a texting app. And I'll leave in the description some texting apps that you can use for that. So basically, they're never going to find your real number. And the reason that I share this with you is that I had towards my final times of online dating, I didn't realize that my phone number, my cell phone number, could be looked up online with just my first name, and it will give somebody my address. And that's how this guy had a fake profile at the time. I didn't know that he had a fake profile. He looked up my address and he vandalized my car because he stood me up. This is a thing that hasn't even been on trial because he did this to 8 women. He could find my house, vandalized another woman's house because he couldn't get to her car. So he threw bricks inside her living room, and one of those bricks could have killed her or one of her pets. You really want to be safe in this. So your phone number is golden. So I would say that really is so important, and really one of those things that I wish somebody had told me before. What happened real quick was that he set up an online profile that was completely bogus. It was a different guy's photos and everything. And we made plans to meet up. And then I was made to think I was stood up. So the real guy never showed up, or the fake guy that I thought I was going to meet. And then this other guy inadvertently starts talking to me. And I just had this really weird vibe at this restaurant. I was waiting at the bar like he had asked me to. And I just, with my mentality, I thought, this could be the guy. And he set all this up and turned out to be true. And then, police was involved. It's a huge thing. He did go to jail, but the trial's not, this is like 4.5 years later, 5 years later almost. And it's still going. It's your justice system for you, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm asking you is, don't use your real phone number. Use a texting app that's going to mimic a phone number of your area, but it's going to not give any information about you. If this really stresses you out, as I'm assuming it has, and if you've been to my channel before, I'm big on essential oils. So watch this video right now on the 8 top essential oils for anxious feelings. And that's really going to help you just tone it down a notch, have less stress. Please comment below. I would love to hear if you have some crazy stories and what you think about my 4 mistakes that you should not be making, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. See you next time.